Hey, good people. I wanted to make this quick video. It's going to an investment group, but I thought other people might be able to get some value out of it. So here we are. Um, I was asked the other day, do I pay for leads? And the short answer was no, but I wanted to make this video so that I could go a little bit more in depth on that. My number one reason for not paying for leads is that paid leads do not equal good leads, meaning you can pay for a lead, and that doesn't mean that the lead is even up to date. That doesn't mean that the lead is going to have your ideal client or customer on the back end of it. It doesn't mean that that lead is a quality lead. And as an investor, I abhor, or I try to steer clear of paying and hoping, meaning I don't want to pay for something up front and then hope that it works on the back end. I want to have a plan. I want to have a direction that I'm going so I can see step by step how when I place money here, how it's going to come back, when it's going to come back, and how much it's going to come back. And when I'm paying for a lead, I can't say for sure that it's going to give me the return that I want. And I can't say for sure because I'm not sure of the quality of this lead. I'm not sure if this lead is outdated. I'm not sure of all of the reasons that I mentioned initially. And that's pretty much my second reason for not paying for leads, which is that as an investor, I'm trying to maximize my return. So I want to do everything I can to not create expenses up front that I have to first recover before I can then, create some type of profit from. So a good example of that would be an e-commerce business or real estate wholesalers. So if you look at the balance sheet on e-commerce businesses, a sizable percentage of the expenses go towards ad spend, whether that's Facebook ads or Instagram influencers, or in the case of real estate wholesalers, a good chunk, a good percentage of their expenses are going towards leads, or are going towards marketing in some form or fashion. And that's what I'm trying to decrease my expenses. I'm trying to decrease them as much as possible, and then of course increase my revenue generation. Um, so I, I say a lot. It's easy to find something for sale. It's hard to find a deal. So finding a deal is a muscle, so to speak, and you have to exercise that muscle to really build it. So what I mean by it's easy to find something for sale. You can drive around your neighborhood. In the case of real estate, you can drive around your neighborhood and you'll see for sale signs, right? People are selling something. It's pretty easy to find that. You can go on the MLS. You can go on, you can go to a realtor, and or we can use the stock market for example, right? When you go on the stock market and you're buying and you're not an institutional investor, your name, the what they call those people, us, I do buy stocks. What they call us is retail investors. And as a value investor, or as an opportunistic investor, I'm trying to find value somewhere. I'm trying to find underpriced assets, and to do that, it takes exercising that skill set, exercising that muscle of actually finding a deal, as opposed to finding something for sale. So the way that I find those deals, the way that I exercise my muscle, is I utilize leverage. Most of the times, leverage is talked about in terms of leveraging the bank, in the form of a mortgage, or yes, most of the times it's talked about as far as leveraging capital in some shape or form. So what I like to leverage is other people's assets, right? So there are people that already have the eyeballs and attention of your ideal client, of your ideal customer. So what I try to do is I try to find those people, and when I find those people, and one point to that, those people are normally raising their hand. It's normally like a marketplace or something else to that effect. But we'll get to that in a second, right? So when I find those people, then I try to form strategic partnerships. I try to acquire those people in some form or fashion, or if it's a marketplace, then I will put my product or my service there, and leveraging other people's assets. So examples of that would be joint ventures, right? So in a joint venture, you have a specific product or service. You find another business with a that doesn't have your product or service, but they have the attention of your ideal client or your ideal customer. So when you two combine, then working together, it can create growth. It can create value for both of you. Um, in the terms of a marketplace, we're all familiar with Amazon. We're all familiar with Airbnb. These are already established marketplaces where they have aggregated the um, eyeballs and awareness of your ideal customer or your ideal client. So I don't have to go out and do more marketing than say an Airbnb for my short-term rental. I can just put my short-term rental on the Airbnb marketplace, and I can leverage the marketing that they're already doing, which is yeah, that's the goal to me. So I hope that was valuable to you.